Hey guys, this video will be about the most important planetary movements, influences, energies and important dates for February, an astrology forecast for the month so you can know what to expect, what directions will be present, so you can plan and prepare while utilizing the different energies for the right goals and ideas. The planet of beauty, success, luck, emotions, arts, relationships, and desires, Venus, entered the sign of Pisces on the 27th of January and will be transiting the sign till the 20th of February. Pisces is the sign of spirituality, transcendence, empathy, creativity, devotion, and the miracles. As for the global effects, due to this combination, we might feel more creative and more sensitive during this period. It can have a major effect on our love life too. As Venus stands for emotions, relationships, and Pisces is endless and unconditional love, so these type of energies will be present intensely. We might be more open to give to others, and strong bonds will be in the focus. As for our desires, we might be less realistic, we might fantasize and daydream more about love or a special someone. Furthermore, we might feel more interested in arts, fine arts, or spiritual practices. Our need to turn inwards to heal might increase the next coming days. Also, we might feel more accepting, empathetic, and forgiveness and understanding will be in the forefront. As well as this transit can bring real miracles in our lives as for success, career, finances, or even love. With Venus in the sign of Pisces, who can create and manifest by its mind, its thoughts, we could manifest real miracles in our lives easier during these weeks. So make sure you take advantage of it and convert your dreams into physical reality. But be careful, as Pisces also stands for illusions, unrealistic fantasies. So there is a chance that we might see certain things through, how should I say, pink goggles, idealizing things, situations, or even people. So make sure you dream big, but make sure your expectations are still somewhat realistic. This transit impacts all of us, of course, but mainly those who have Pisces or Virgo ascendant, sun or moon sign. These natives will receive some extra cosmic support during this transit, as you will need it later on, especially from March 2023. An extra tip for you, check your birth chart, which house of yours is ruled by Pisces, because during this transit, this area of life will be the object of your desires. Furthermore, on this area, you can meet success, lucky turns of events, or even you might make important connections here. Then later on, Venus will be moving on to the sign of Aries on the 20th of February, the sign of courage, will, initiative, fights and energy, and this transit will last till the 16th of March and could be pretty intense as for its effects. This transit could bring us a new beginning as for human relationships, finances, and our inner values. New experiences might seem more attracting to us. We might go after them harder. We might feel more spontaneous than normally as well. We might be longing for new and exciting adventures and experiences. As Venus, the goddess of love, enters the impulsive, active, dynamic Aries, we might feel an increase in our sex drive as well. Our sexual energy might be over the roof for these weeks. It can also happen that our sexual fantasies and dreams we imagined before during the Venus in Pisces period, now during this transit we might make them reality and we spring into action. With the help of the energies of this transit, we can get rid of our fears, inhibitions, and we can act more instinctively. While Venus was in Pisces, the borderline between us and the other people were blurred in order to connect on a deeper spiritual level. But before Venus moving on to the sign of Taurus, where we can solidify our relationships, now here in the sign of Aries, we might face a couple of, let's say, fires we need to put out first, or at least acknowledge them and do something about them. Now we get the cosmic support to move on and let our past go as for past emotions and relationships. Those who have recently been through a breakup, now this transit will help them find closure and leave the painful memories behind, as Venus in Aries encourages us to move forward with courage and confidence, fast in a dynamic way, healing our wounds. This transit is perfect to work harder for love, caring instead of focusing on superficial connections. For singles, this period might bring love, as the energy of Venus will be combined with the energy of Mars, the ruler of Aries, feminine and masculine energy melting into one. As for your love life, take initiative, express and show your emotions. Let the other person know how you feel about them during this transit. This type of confessions are supported, so be brave and go for it. Venus being the planet of desires, it might happen that we feel more brave and confident to go after our desires, to act, to work, to fight for them. We might feel more courageous, feisty when it comes to reaching our goals. We will have the confidence to stand up for them. It is important to pay attention to our finances though, as during this transit we might spend money too impulsively without thinking twice. So just be careful when it comes to spending money and make wise decisions. This transit impacts all of us, of course, but mainly those who have Aries or Libra ascendant, sun or moon signs. These natives will receive some extra cosmic support, wonderful opportunities and a lot of luck. An extra tip, check your birth chart, which house of yours is ruled by Aries, because during this transit, this area of life will be the object of your desires, and on this area you might meet more success and more luck, as well as you might be able to make some important connections, some networking there. Mercury, the planet of thinking, communication, learning, and traffic, enters the sign of Aquarius, the sign of independence, originality, genius, freedom, rebel, and modern technology, on the 11th of February until the 2nd of March. Due to this transit, our need and a thirst for knowledge, new information might increase, and we might feel more open to original, unique, unconventional ideas. Aquarius does not follow a linear logic. Its thinking is different from average and normal, so we might be able to look at things from a totally new and different perspective. We might feel more creative as well. Our way of thinking and self-expression can be more spontaneous, creative, and original during these weeks, with a more liberal approach with the focus on social justice and ascension. Furthermore, we might get some brilliant and genius ideas, but as Aquarius is very unpredictable and sudden, these ideas might come out of the blue and they might disappear into thin air just as fast as they came. So make sure, if you have any genius, innovative, groundbreaking ideas during this transit, write them down. Otherwise, they will slip your mind and never come back. So take notes. During this period, we might feel a stronger need to talk, communicate, and spend time with our friends. We might feel more social. As for traffic, be extra careful due to how unexpected, sudden, and unpredictable Aquarius energy can be. It is very important to be careful and safe on the roads, whether you drive or even ride a bike. All in all, this is a great period to come up with innovative, revolutionary ideas, plans, and strategies, so make sure you take advantage of this period. This transit will provide some extra mental support for those with air Mercuries, so Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius Mercury. An extra tip for you, check your birth chart, which house of yours is ruled by Aquarius, because during this transit, this area of life will be on your mind a lot, will be in the center of your thoughts, and you can learn new, useful, and exciting things in that area during this period. The Sun enters Pisces on the 18th of February, and it will be transiting the sign until the 20th of March. On a global scale, it means that a lot of attention will be focused on Pisces topics such as faith, spirituality, universal love, turning inwards, and self-healing, self-sacrifice, daydreaming, fantasies, as well as illusions. Our need to be alone and reflect might increase these weeks, as well as we will be more open to spiritual practices, meditation, cleansing, self-healing, and our mental health and spiritual health will be in the focus. We might experience more intense dreams too. We might feel more empathy in our being, and we are more likely to help others during this period as well. Although it is important to draw the line and set some boundaries, as we might be willing to sacrifice more than we should. We might be more giving, understanding, or accepting too. So it is important to not let others treat us badly. It is also important to manage our expectations. All in all, it is a great period to do some inner work, inner healing, do meditation, yoga, and other spiritual practices, as well as to immerse in our inner world. This transit can bring some energy, vitality, confidence, and optimism to Pisces ascendants, suns, and moons, as well as Virgos can also benefit from this period. Check which house of yours is ruled by Pisces, as during this transit, that is the area of life where you can shine, you can succeed, where you will be probably focusing most of your energy and attention on. Alright, now I would like to show you the astrology influence chart for the month of February, which will provide you information on all the planetary effects and influences, broken down into each sign week by week, color-coded, and I will also tell you how to read it, how to interpret it. So let's check it out. You can see the signs on the left, you can see all 4 weeks of the month, some highlighted dates, and you can see 5 different colors here which stand for different effects and influences. Color red indicates influence that will force you outside your comfort zone to handle or face a certain situation, which is not necessarily something bad, something negative, although we often perceive it as negative as it is unplanned, unwanted, and is forced on us, and we must deal with it. Color purple represents major, life-changing events that could have an influence on your life for years to come, or even decades to come sometimes. It can have a major effect on your life overall, which might be positive or negative. It indicates great significance. Color green shows positive periods with plenty of good things and positive influence. It means great opportunities are waiting for you outside your comfort zone. You just have to get up and reach out for them. Be brave, take initiative. It indicates great chances for success as for any ventures, projects. Influences indicated by color red, purple, and green could be events that will put you back on track in case you have deviated from your true path. But if you and everything in your life is all in sync with you, with your destiny, your being, then there might not be any events happening actually. Then it means you are right there where you need to be. You don't need to be nudged or guided back. No need for the universe to interfere or intervene. Light green indicates positive, optimistic energies. It can mean opportunities within your comfort zone. You just have to notice them, make the first move. Think of it as seeds, planting time. If you can spot the opportunity and if you plant the right seed, it will grow to be something big during the purple and green periods. And lastly, color pink indicates mostly neutral influence, although it is worth to keep an eye out, as during this period we might receive signs or warnings in connection with upcoming future events, both good and bad things, so it is important to observe. Now I'm going to tell you how to read this chart here. So as you can see, there are 4 columns. These are the 4 weeks of the month. You can also see the color codes, so you can see what influences to expect on each week of the month. Also, you can see some highlighted dates. These are important dates to note. Where you see dates that indicates that you should expect something around that day in the quality indicated by the color. Now about the signs. Check 6 signs of yours, so your ascendant or rising sign, your sun, your moon, your Mercury, your Venus, and your Mars too. If you check the influences for your ascendant, that will tell you an overall summary, what to expect, how things will go for you in general, and also about your health. Your sun sign will show you how your confidence will be functioning throughout the month, your faith in yourself, when you feel optimistic, ready to take on the world, or when it's more beneficial to retreat. As well, it is also providing some information concerning your health. So for example, when you see warning influences at both your ascendant and sun, then you should pay extra attention to your health. Your moon sign should show how your mood will be, how you will be feeling emotionally. Plus, it speaks about your intuitions too. When you see positive influence there, you should go with your instincts and intuitions. That's when you can make the best decisions. If you check your Mercury sign, it will tell you about your mental and communicational abilities for the month, how you can assert yourself verbally in the everydays, and it can also talk about your travels, which periods are better for traveling, which are not, and so on. Your Venus sign shows you how successfully you can fulfill the different desires of yours, meaning when you can get what you really want, how difficult or easy it's gonna be to get what you want. And finally, your Mars sign that will show your performance for the month, your level of energy, how effective your deeds and actions can be during this month. Also, if you want to know how the different areas of your life are going to be for the month, meaning each house of your chart, then look at the sign that rules the area or house in question. For example, if you want to know how your finances will be, then check which sign rules your second house, and then check the influences for that sign in this chart. Or if you want to know how your relationship will go, then check the sign that rules your seventh house in your birth chart, and so on. So this way you can know what energies, dynamics, and directions to expect on each area of life, whether it's work, love, family, or career. So that would be all. I hope you guys found this video useful. Make sure you take advantage of all the current energies so you can benefit from it. Thank you for watching. Take care, guys. Bye.